Hello guys, and today we have something a little bit different. Today we have the nerf channel, or my channel recap of 2024. There's a lot to talk about. For example, what achievements I've made this year, what stuff have I gotten this year, what stuff happened to me this year that's related to my channel, and overall how good this year was for nerf and other brands. So we'll get into it, and of course this time there will be no intro. So I thought I would start firstly with nerf releases this year. The biggest ones are definitely the N series and Dark Zone, with actually Buzzby getting into it. Nerf was okay this year. With the N series it was alright, with some great releases like the Sprinter, the Infinite, and maybe the Agility, and definitely the Strike Back. But with some being bad, like the Shadow Storm or the Gear Up Pack and Triple Action Pack, mainly because those two are a bit too expensive. But the bigger problem was their Pro series. The Sender had a misaligned flywheel and it just wasn't the best with the triggers, and the performance was really bad and bogdown was really huge. And the torrent was really bad because it jammed, it was crunchy, and it just didn't feel great. For example, the mag release being super stiff. Thus, their Pro series could have been amazing, and the torrent was something different that we haven't seen in most blasters, and the Sender was also different. The first on the shelves bullpup that has great performance. Unfortunately, they both flopped. The Sender a little bit less, but the torrent a lot. So overall, nerf's year this time wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. The N series overall is okay. I would say that it is a bit better than normal Elite 2.0. The plastic is still weird, but they aren't crunchy or they are not flexy that much. Some plastic is just a bit squishy. And the darts do fly farther and faster while having the same 8 and plus age rating. But some blasters are bad. So this year was okay. I would think that it would be the best if they still made some Elite 2.0 blasters, or if they made the Elite 2.0 AccuStrike series. That would be real nice, and it would keep the Elite Dart alive. Especially as other brands are moving away from it, nerf could basically be the one and only to use it, other than Action. When we are talking about Action, let's go to Action. The Action had a really good year. Now, I don't remember if they released the Insanity lineup this year, but I'll include it in this year. The Insanity lineup and the Horrorfire lineup was really good. The Insanity a bit better than the Horrorfire lineup, mainly because the Horrorfire lineup had the Reaper X, which had its rail pop off, although I think they were designed to do that, not really sure why. But overall, Action had a good year. And the Fury X, I think it's called, not really sure, but the Top Prime Bullpup Magfat pistol that they have, I'll try to put on a picture on screen. It was pretty decent, and yeah, they all had a great year. The Mania, which is their first motorized semi-auto blaster, seems okay, a little bit worse than the Thunderbolt, what is it called? Either way, it's a little bit less good on the triggers, but overall it's great for the price, especially since the only other semi-auto blaster I can get nowadays is the Sprinter. Maybe on some shops the Phoenix, which I will not get. Mine broke, I'll talk about it later. And the Stormcharge, which I cannot get on shelves only on Amazon Prime or Amazon. So yeah, I really hope it gets to here, and it's okay. The biggest thing we have kind of realized with Action is they have great designers and they have great ideas. Mainly they just need to bump up the plastic quality. We would much rather pay $5 more to get better plastic and then not breaking, than it being cheaper and then breaking or feeling less good. But either way, some of the plastic like on the Mania and the Ragefire is a lot better. And overall, actually it has been going great, with no major setbacks after the long shot, which was bad, but not that bad, you could fix it. Let's get into Dart Zone, and Dart Zone had a mixed year. They had some great blasters, and one that was really bad, and great at the same time. So let's get started with the good, the Nexus Pro X and the Aeon Pro X. Now I don't have any of these blasters, but I can talk about the opinions that others have. And the Nexus Pro X is great, the Aeon Pro X is even better. They have both fixed the problems that they had, they're just half-like now, and they increase the power. Overall, they're both now really good. And have fixed a lot of the problems, other than the safety being turned on when you turn it on like a sofa or anything, but that is not a problem. And yeah, they have been good. Then there is at least the Striker 2.0 and the Venom. Both are really good. The Striker 2.0 is a little bit more clunky, but it's great to have a drum-fed blaster that you can also use at mag with. It's basically the Tomcat just modded. Basically what the community has been doing for a lot of time. And the Venom was really great with its unique form factor and it being full auto and great for $50 coming with a battery, a thumb screw and with 2 mags. So overall, really good. They did have one blaster that wasn't good, and that was Maxim Pro. The blaster is actually pretty decent. Great performance, great form factor. It's basically similar to the Style X, although with a weird red trigger. The problem, it could burn out. The switches could burn out, the motors could burn out. Yeah, it had too many points of failure. I wouldn't recommend getting it ever, other than if they release like a new version that is good, but yeah. They did have some releases like the Spectre, the Villainator and the Magnum, I think it's called, and some new blasters like the Desperado, which is really good. The Gatling blaster or the minigun that has a drum in it. They had some great releases, only problem being the Maxim, and the Maxim wasn't a great thing, but overall they had a pretty decent year, and the good blasters definitely outweighed the Maxim Pro. So yeah, Sun also had a good year. And we have a new contender, Siren. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll ever get into nerf here in Europe, other than if Blaster Time maybe gets them, although I wouldn't get it from them. Siren blasters aren't really for me, but they have released the 3 blasters. The smallest one, which I think is called the Blink, not really sure. Or no, the Blink is the more expensive one. I don't know, the smaller one is just like a mag in front fed deep pull kind of blaster. It's weird and not really my kind of thing. So yeah, it's okay. The Mauler, which I put as the worst blaster ever, because it jam darts, it will shoot out the head, it's so uncomfy and it costs a lot and you cannot put a scar barrel. It's overall a bad blaster, although it could have been really great with the power change feature and if they just put the scar muzzle on and did a normal grip. But overall you had no reason to get it, even with the spring difference, because you can just put a weaker or stronger spring in a Nexus. And who just changes the spring power mid-game? The only reason why you would do that is if you were in a game that allows like 120 FPS, you put it on 120, and when you fight you just put it on 200 just to kill some kids. Yeah, no, it's not a good blaster. It just isn't. You could probably fix it, like put a different kind of barrel in and putting like a grip mold over them, but that's just too much work for a blaster that is about the same price as Nexus Pro X. So yeah, overall not the best, but then they had what could be considered the best blaster of the year, the Blink, which was a full auto blaster that uses a magazine, and it has a power switch and a speed switch, and you can change how strong it shoots and how fast it shoots, and that was really great. It wasn't really a primary, more like an SMG, but still amazing. Only the bad part is the high price, but it comes with a battery and you can recharge it via USB-C. So it's a good blaster nonetheless, just a bit more expensive. But the Strike-X was single shot semi-auto and honestly much smaller and less good. So yeah, the Blink is better. Also, the Siren had their styrofoam kind of darts that didn't have the hole on the back. They were really bad, really inaccurate and light. The whole feature of them was they fly really far. But yeah, they were really useless and they didn't work in most blasters. And from the Blink, they come up with their kind of foam darts that were about pretty similar to Gen 3 workers. So yeah, Siren had an okay year. The Blink was really good, the Mauler was really bad, and then the other thing, the pistol, is okay. But overall, that's about everything other than Busby. Busby had the Easy Fire and the Twister, and that's I think all. The Easy Fire is cool, just not my kind of blaster, and the Twister is cool but not really special in any way. It's similar to a hobby blaster, but I don't see really what's so fun with that. It's a fun blaster to blink with, I guess, to some extent. But yeah, but we had an okay year. They coming back into it. And that's about all for nerf blasters this year. So let's get onto my channel overview. So this year I reached 100 subs, then 200, and then 300 and 400. Yes, I did use the promotions feature, which isn't the best, but it did give me a lot of subs for only €5, and it didn't kill my channel, so yeah. I will probably not do it again, or I might do it just one more time, but yeah, I have gotten a lot of subs this year. And that mainly happened in August. Right after my birthday, I reached 100. And before it, at the start, I made an okay thumbnail actually, and that exploded my channel. I don't know if it was a blaster or it was just a thumbnail, but the extra rage fire boosted my channel up, and I'm thankful to it. Also, this year, I got a mic. So yeah, it's a $5 mic, but it's good. I like it. I've started to film regularly, and there was like a big time gap between the 7th month and the summer of 2022 or 2023 when I used to film. Yeah, I didn't film for a very long time, then I filmed a little bit, and then I started actually filming, and then I exploded, and I said, okay, yeah, I'll just film forever now. But either way, this year was really good. I found out about Tessera or Tess and Brico, and yeah, overall I even communicated with them, and yeah, this was overall a good year. Also, I might do a stream soon, although I'm really scared with the streaming stuff. It just burns my head on how the flip do I actually do a stream. But I'll probably do a stream with Brickle, maybe reacting to some content, or just, you know, Q&A, some kind of shit like that. Yeah, we're gonna collab, so yeah. One of my two favorite YouTubers this year, which is him and Tess. So yeah, go check him out. If anybody is watching this video, this video will not do good. People don't like these videos that are new to the channel. But yeah, overall, pretty good year for my channel. But there are some things I would like to improve. While I have basically put out a review almost every week, with some exceptions, In the last few weeks I'm putting a bit too much reviews out, and I will not be able to keep it up with the number of blasters I have. So I will limit it to 1 to 2 videos or reviews per week. One being on Friday, Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, but either way, it will be at the end of the week. And I might do somewhere in the middle, towards the end, maybe an extra video. I have said that we'll try to do gaming videos, but I really don't want to. I really don't have the energy to do that. So yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. Oh, I just hit the mic. Either way, yeah, pretty good year for my channel, but I will try to do a more regular schedule and try to spread it out as much so I can start making money and actually buy blasters to have a steady momentum. But either way, I should start making money in about 7 months, although I do think that's a bit too good to be true, so I'll just keep that out of my mind and just do videos. Either way, really good year. And a few things have happened. For example, when I was just hitting around 100, two people on a holiday I was on, two random people outside, maybe a few years younger than me, like 13 or 12, asked me for my autograph, which was so surprising. They like watched my videos. Yeah, that was really surprising. Of course I did it, and I felt super weird and happy after that. So yeah, overall that was the best thing about the holiday. I didn't really like the holiday, but it was alright. Anyway, pretty good. Also, about 2 days ago, some of my fans called me because, well, one of the fans happens to be a brother of one of my classmates, of my new classmate that I'm starting to go to middle school. So yeah, really surprising. But yeah, him and her and some of his friends started watching my channel, and they just called me, and yeah, now we talk a little bit. Oh, also, I started a Discord, the Terrarians. Not a good Discord, no mods, no talking, anything, so just join, talk a little bit, post some stuff, you know. A lot of them are from Croatia, so you might see some words that you don't recognize. Yeah. So, either way, that Discord is more like a testing or something like that. Either way. Pretty good year, I would have to say. I have gotten a lot of stuff. My setup is amazing. The only problems being that I have to pull off the phone case of my phone to use the mic. I don't understand that, but yeah. The only thing that is missing is my wardrobe, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the English word, but I will get it like in a few days. And when that happens, I will have a room tour. Maybe it will even be a stream. Yeah, I might start streaming stuff. Either way, pretty good. There will be some more blasters coming up. And yeah, not really else to talk about. But yeah, either way, this was a pretty good year. And I hope it continues with the 2025. Not a round number, but like a... I don't know. It's a good year. I hope it will be a good year. I hope we can get to 1,000, maybe even 2,000. So yeah, let's set some goals for next year. I would like to get monetized. I would like to get 1,000 subscribers. Those two are about the same. And I would like to buy some Dark Zone blasters. I want darts and blasters, and I want to review blasters that are new. Or at least that were released within 3 months. As soon as I can get them. So yeah, I just want to start actually reviewing new blasters. I'm reviewing old school blasters, other than Pinpoint and the Gear Up, those are new. But either way, I just want that. And overall, yeah. Oh, also build a PC. I really like tech. I want to build a PC. And if I start making money, you better know it that I will start buying components and to build a PC. And when that happens, I'll probably definitely start filming gaming. Probably streaming. I got to figure out the streaming, that is very confusing to me. Either way, also get a new tripod, this one is horrible. Either way. That's about all. And my name is Nixie. And I'll see you next year.